Good Tuesday evening, everybody. Live and direct from Austen Onek in Memphis, down here in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. I'm meteorologist Austen Onek reporting to you live tonight, live on YouTube and also Facebook. So thanks for joining me. If you are tuning in for tonight for a quick weather forecast before we get into the evening hours, looks like things are going to be decently quiet for the rest of the evening and no major problems seen into tomorrow. But over the next couple of days, definitely want to pay attention to the forecast as we see again the possibility of some more problems heading our direction. We'll talk more about that coming up here in just a little bit. Questions about the forecast, comments, if you're on YouTube or on Facebook, drop them in to the comments section. We'll do our best to get those along to you. We'll be live on Periscope here in just a little bit. And if you'd like to learn more about what's going on with astronomy, check out my astronomy blog called Skyblog 3. That's also available through my YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to that if you'd like to get more information about what's going on in and around the Mid-South. This just happened a couple of hours before we went on this morning with News Channel 3 Daybreak. We had one earthquake to report, 3.2, located just basically right underneath the Mississippi River, and that happened at just about 5:20 this morning, just north of the News Channel 3 viewing area. But if you did feel this, the Center for Earthquake Research and Information would love to know more about what you felt, where, and when. And if you want to report that, all you have to do is go to the United States Geological Survey page at earthquakes.usgs.gov. Click on the map that has the information there for you, and you can find out a little bit more about what exactly it is the earthquakes do, how often they occur, things like that, and how you, more importantly, can report back to the National Weather Service and also the United States Geological Survey as to what you felt, where, and when. So please let them know about what went on there. Want to see more about what's going on with webcams in the Mid-South area? All you have to do is go to wreg.com/webcams for more, and tons of information available across portions of the area. Not seeing, again, anything in the way of major amounts of clouds or fog for this evening. Matter of fact, some pretty beautiful conditions out across much of the area. Some cloud cover here and there, and not doing too bad where it comes to good visibility across the Mid-South. The view from the St. Francis camera looking out over Germantown Parkway, again showing some decent visibility out there, and fairly light traffic. Of course, it is about 9 o'clock in the evening, so everybody's pretty much gone home for the night, so looks like things are fairly quiet for there. Hello to Jeremy Feathers. Thanks for checking in. Karen Leonard, thanks for stopping by. Glad to hear that you love weather so much. Looking at the area where it comes to flooding, if you want to see more about what's going on with, again, the flooding levels, you can see the statement over here. The flooding levels at this time, purple indicates major flooding going on, and all of these stations have, again, the reports coming in. You can get rivers, lakes, creeks, streams, reservoirs, all kinds of stuff like that available into portions of the area of the Mid-South and portions beyond. All you have to do is go to water.weather.gov for more information. Now, the good news at this time is that the National Weather Service in Memphis is, again, tracking all of this, and the Mississippi River has started to crest for the Mississippi in Memphis. Still on the high side for a lot of the area into eastern Arkansas, so please keep that in mind if you're going to be traveling through that area. But again, as of right now, the good news that we have is that once this loads up here, it takes a little while. There's a lot of data being driven through the pipeline at this time. So good news at this point is that the river level has crested. The river is heading back on downwards again, and things are looking a lot better where it comes to the National Weather Service report at this point in time. It should be below action stage by the time we hit around, it looks like, the upcoming weekend to around next weekend. It's going to take a long time for that water, that's a huge amount of water that fell over parts of Missouri and into Arkansas, so it's going to take a while for all that river level water to head on downwards. You can see that crest working its way on down toward the south and to the east of us, heading down to the Gulf of Mexico, but it's going to take, again, some time to get out of that area for the Mid-South and getting rid of all that heading away from us. If you'd like to keep up to date with this, again, if you haven't seen this before, I can't feature this here on this particular, well, I guess I can right there. Again, water.weather.gov. If I can get that to focus in, I got to clean this lens at some point in time. So water.weather.gov, anyway, that's the best place to go to for more information on that. Let's get into the forecast and show you what we've got going on. We've got numerous showers and thunderstorms over portions of the Midwest tonight, and a lot of powerful thunderstorms dropping baseball-sized hail and some pretty active tornadoes. We've had reports of damage out around portions of Oklahoma and Texas tonight, and some of that new storm system may be dropping more snow into parts of Colorado this next week, as in at least several inches and maybe a couple of feet of snow for the higher elevations. So that could be something to look at if you're traveling out that direction. What we're going to be seeing into about the next 24 to 48 hours is the storm system getting a little bit better organized and moving into the plain states. As it does, we'll continue again to see the potential of more chances of showers and thunderstorms moving their way on through, and we'll be going for about the area around Wednesday as we see again the possibility of these showers and thunderstorms starting to get a little bit closer to the area by Thursday morning very early, and then as we go into around Thursday night, Friday morning, that's where we see again more chances of showers and thunderstorms overspread the entire area, and then giving us a bit of a gap into Friday afternoon and evening, and then more chances of showers and thunderstorms as we get into around the rest of the weekend. So unfortunately right now, what looked to be a pretty good weekend a couple of days ago is now not looking all that good. So if you have any plans for outdoors, keep them for now, but have a plan ready to go to get everybody back indoors again, just to be on the safe side, because we may be looking again at the potential for some more problems for this weekend, and best to plan ahead for stuff like that. I know it's the end of school and there's a lot of plans out there for things like that, but once again, we can't control the weather. We just tell you what we see coming, and as of right now, this is what we're going to be looking for into the next couple of days. So if you have any plans for anything going on outdoors, this is what you're going to wanting to be planning ahead for into the course of the next several days as this storm system gets closer to us. Now, severe weather at this time, we'll talk about that in a little bit. That does not appear to be a concern at this time, so good news on that. Low temperatures into tonight will be dropping into around the 60s. Mid to upper 60s thanks to those southwesterly winds coming on through. High temperatures into tomorrow will be back into around the mid to upper 80s, so a very warm day with increasing amounts of cloud cover out there. Low temperatures Wednesday night dropping again to around 70 degrees. It's not going to be that cool around here for the next couple of days as we get all that warm, moist air sitting across the area. Now, we do see again the possibility of showers starting to move into the mid-south as we go into around Wednesday night and Thursday morning. So if you're going to do any stargazing tonight, want to try to catch some of those Eta Aquariid meteors out there, that's going to be your best bet, because by the time we get into Wednesday night and Thursday, still going to be very warm. Temperatures back in the lower to mid 80s as we get into around Thursday, but we'll also see again that possibility of showers and thunderstorms coming into the mid-south and overspreading most of the area by the time we get into Thursday night and Friday evening. Low temperatures Thursday night, again a lot of graduation ceremonies going on across the mid-south area, and seeing again a lot more activity out there, but low temperatures again not that low, only in the mid to upper 60s, with chances of showers and thunderstorms continuing to overspread the area as we get into Thursday night and around Friday morning or so. High temperatures on Friday, maybe just a little bit cooler, but not by much. It looks like mid-80s for the most part, all the way on through there, and chances of showers and thunderstorms will remain with us right on into Friday night and right on into the course of the rest of the weekend from what it looks like. Again, chances of showers and thunderstorms pretty widespread. Does not look like a washout. 20, 30, 40% coverage chance for a better portion of the area. Low temperatures Friday night, again dropping into the mid-60s with chances of showers and thunderstorms across portions of the area as we get into around Thursday night Friday night into Saturday morning. Excuse the all dog alert there. I think one of my kids just got home. As of right now, looking at more chances of showers and thunderstorms right into the weekend. Again, not major chances, and so far good news on severe weather. That does not appear to be happening either, so we could see again more possibility of problem with that. But the chances of rainfall, yes, just not huge amounts for the entire area. A lot of problems going on out into the plain states tonight as we have again numerous areas of showers and thunderstorms taking place, and this has been a pretty bad evening for areas around Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas. They've been picking up some pretty heavy amounts of thunderstorms, and some of these monsters have been just rotating away, which is again a good indication for the possibility of some very big damage from some tornadoes, and we're already getting pictures and reports of that going on. Now notice that that is again way off to our west. We're not picking up anything in the way of severe weather taking place in the mid-south, so good news again that. So that's what we're going to be watching for there. The best possibility of anything involving severe weather, again, for us will be not anytime soon. Most everything will be getting closer to around the mid-south area as we get into the next couple of days. What we are going to be seeing is a possible marginal threat of severe weather coming on through, and that's going to be, again, late tomorrow night into around early portions of the Friday morning area. That's where we're seeing, again, the worst potential of all this coming on through. Mostly to our west, a marginal threat. Doesn't look like, again, a huge amount out there, but still that's a possibility, so we've got to keep an eye on that. And then back to the north of us, to the west of Chicago, back up around Madison, Oshkosh, down toward Des Moines, and just north of Kansas City and St. Joseph, Missouri. Could be a slight risk of severe weather heading into the mid-plain states there. So we're going to be keeping a very close eye as that system gets a little bit closer to our area, uncomfortably close as we get into Thursday and Friday. Not a major outbreak, but we still need to watch out, again, for the possibility of some more problems heading our direction as we get into the next couple of days. We'll have updates on the rest of the forecast, again, coming up throughout the rest of the day tomorrow. Don't forget about Todd Demers will be coming up bright and early with more information about what's coming up with News Channel 3 in the morning. If you'd like to see more about what's going on tonight with astronomy, we've got Saturn rising in the southeast in about another hour or so from the time that we tape this, just past 9 o'clock. And if you'd like to see more about that or what else is visible out there tonight, sadly not much, because again, we don't have a lot of satellites visible at this time. No major shows of the International Space Station or anything like that. But please check out my astronomy blog. It's available on my YouTube channel, and that's all available at Skyblog 3 at wreg.com/weather, and also on all these various social media network pages that you see up here. By the way, if I didn't mention it, if you can't stick around for the entire forecast, listed right here in the scrolling blue bar back on down here to, again, your lower portion of your screen, and find me on the various social media networks, including my email address going by there at austen.onek@g.com if you'd like to find out more about what that looks like. We'll keep our eyes on this storm system getting a little bit closer to us out west, and again moving our way, but not, again, causing huge amounts of problems yet. But this does look like it is something we're going to need for. So keep it tuned to News Channel 3 again for the latest weather information on that. Stay tuned for more online as well, wreg.com/weather, the website address right above my head. Jim Jaggers has more coming up in less than an hour on News Channel 3 at 10, and Todd Demers has more coming up on News Channel 3 Daybreak bright and early tomorrow morning. Live and direct from House Onek, I'm meteorologist Austen Onek with